is Jennifer Rios. I live in Santa Maria, California, located on the beautiful Central Coast, and I am hoping to stay local and teach in 7th or 8th grade math around here, but fingers crossed I teach 7th grade because I love 7th grade much more. The first question is, what dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? One of the dispositions I believe I have is that educators should model integrity by their words and actions. I think that it is very important that I carry myself well and that I present myself well to the students, and that my students know that how I treat them is how I expect to be treated. Not only that, but that how I expect them to treat other students and other people around them at school. Teachers are meant to show students what's right and wrong, how they react to situations, how they carry themselves. Are they quick to listen? And are they slow to speak? Do they get angry? Just small things like that of how a teacher can react in a classroom can have such a big effect on students. And I think students are little mirrors and they're like sponges, and they just reflect and they soak up whatever that is put in front of them. Another disposition I believe I have is that educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. I personally believe that everyone is smart in their own way and that everyone has potential. I think there is a lot of power in having someone that believes in you, and students, they need that, especially in 7th and 8th grade. At this age in junior high, students are beginning to develop self-esteem and self-confidence, and they need someone to just help them see that they are able to learn and that they're able to solve that hard math problem. One of my favorite moments in any classroom experience that I have is that one student has an aha moment, and you can just see it on their face how proud they are, and that they see that hard work is more important than understanding something quickly. I think that when a student sees that hard work is more important, they can apply that to so many other things in their lives. And the second part of that being that you should support and set realistic expectations. This is super important to me as well, because I think students can take this and apply it outside of their life. I think when students have good expectations and realistic ones as well, and they reach those goals that they have, that gives them a little bit more self-confidence, and that kind of motivates them to try harder as well. The next question is, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? One of the dispositions I think I have not been too successful with is that educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. I never make time to reflect on my teaching experience or any subbing experience I have or working in the classroom. I think this is really important because it's important for me to sit down and really think about, okay, what did I do well and what can be improved, and also how can I improve it, especially your first year of teaching. Once you've did a lesson, once you have done a new activity, reflect on how that went. Try to see how you can improve upon it. Junior high is awesome because you have different periods, so if you mess up on one period and you do something wrong, you can keep improving throughout the day to try to get the last period to be the best. This question is, what do professional educators look like, and how do they behave, and what standards guide their thinking and actions? I think professional educators are people that take pride in how they look. I'm not saying to be vain, but I think that professional educators are people that dress appropriately and they make sure to present the best versions of themselves. I think teachers should be held to the highest of standards in how they act, and I think that they should be able to always be respectful and just very slow to speak and quick to listen, and be mindful that how they carry themselves has an effect on students. The last part of this question is, what standards guide their thinking and actions? I think society has this idea what a teacher should be: kind and friendly and smart, and I agree with all of those, but I think the main standards that are really going to guide a teacher's thinking and action is their own. A teacher needs to hold themselves to high accountability and to high standards so that they can expect that from their students. You can't expect the best from your students if you're not giving the best of yourself. And thank you. That is my Dispositions of Education video.